You can't turn on a newscast without hearing about Iran and its nuclear program. Still, that's not stopping basketball players like Josh Moore, an NBA caliber player, from heading there to play basketball. He's been in the news more and more these days, and his country, Iran, is in the spotlight. Mahmoud Ahmadinejad is being criticized for trying to develop nuclear weapons, putting fear into many Americans. But not this man, 7'2" Josh Moore. Soon he'll be calling Iran home.
I play basketball. I'm not political. I don't have a political agenda.
Politician or not, his wife is not at ease, and they've been watching the news closely.
CNN, C-SPAN, anything that has world news on it.
Despite what he's seeing, Moore is going. He says he got an offer he just couldn't refuse. You're the first, as far as I know, the first NBA caliber player who wasn't an NBA to go play in Iran. You're making history here.
I know.
Josh, a former Clipper, will be starring for Beam, Tehran's team. He'll be displaying his skills for the next 6 months. So, what are you going to be like the next Shaquille O'Neal of Iran?
Nah, I'm going to be the first Josh Moore of Iran. They're about to really get the best show in the world. They're about to see the best natural big men in professional sports perform.
He says his friends in the NBA, such as Bucks, Bobby Simmons, have been very supportive of his decision.
I talked to a lot of my friends, talked to Bobby Simmons, and he just encouraged me to play hard and do whatever I had to do to make my way back into the NBA.
And so it happens that on the eve of his trip, Josh is busy brushing up on his Farsi and learning about a civilization that has been around 4000 BC.
Just trying to respect some of the Islamic laws is going to be a bit of a challenge because I don't know them. Apparently I don't know them because I'm not from there. So.
Well, don't steal. They may chop your hand though. Don't lie.
I remember that one.
If there's one thing the fans in Iran need to know about Moore, it's that he has a lighter side and that he's not afraid to show it. Do people ever think you're Shaq?
I get that a lot, but I don't know why.
You look like him. You sound like him.
Yeah, but he can't make a free throw. And he can't make a free throw, and his sense of humor is kind of dry.
No.
And my eyes aren't crossed. Look, one is right here, and the other one is right there. And his are like somewhere.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I asked some of San Fernando Valley's best street ballers if they had an opportunity, would they follow Josh to Tehran? Would you go?
Most definitely.
Even in Iran?
Most definitely. I fear not.
Well, would you go play anywhere in the world if you got an offer, or?
Yeah, of course, man. It's all about, really having an impact on the game and really, getting a paycheck. So.
Josh will be heading to Iran tomorrow. He'll be back by March with hopes of joining an NBA team. In Sherman Oaks, California, Elie Seckbach reporting. NBA superstar Kobe Bryant has been in the spotlight for almost 11 years. Still, there's lots we don't know about him. First off, his name. To those closest to him, he's not known as Kobe, but as Mamba, one of the world's most deadliest snakes. Why Mamba as a nickname?
You gotta look up the black mamba, how it strikes. It becomes quite evident.
After doing some research, I realized the MO was similar. The black mamba strikes quickly and escapes, leaving its targets paralyzed. It could strike from almost anywhere, 4 to 6 feet away, from up above or down on the ground. What's the one thing that nobody knows about Kobe Bryant?
One thing that nobody knows? I don't know. I think I got a pretty good sense of humor.
He sure does. How else could you explain him putting up with Borat-like reporters? A while back, I challenged Kobe to a friendly wager. If he drilled a half-court shot using only his left hand, his offhand, I'd do 200 push-ups. Look what happened.
60, 61, personal trainer. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Come on now. Hey, you gotta suck it up.
Need a break? Yeah, suck it up.
71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 7. Come on, 78, 79, 80.
Chris Kaman, the 7', 256-pound center of the Los Angeles Clippers, definitely knows his basketball, but he's also very knowledgeable about trucks and trailers. He's one of the most talented big men in the NBA who has the ability to score with each hand, but Chris Kaman is also very passionate about cars. And maybe that's why he bought a tractor-trailer company with 15 trucks. The company's called Kaman Transportation. If I open up a trucking company, what do I need to know?
You don't need to know anything. You're not going to be successful.
That's why I cover sports. All jokes aside, Kaman says running a trucking company is serious business.
Yeah, it's just a cutthroat business.
Why do you say that?
It's hard. You got to get the right loads, you got to get the right drivers.
Away from basketball and business, Kaman likes to relax by shooting a bow and arrow. And as you can see, he's a real marksman. He also enjoys surfing the web and looking up funny clips on YouTube.
You know what you should check out? It's called Diet Coke and Mentos. They researched that on YouTube. They have this one where they shoot this, they put it in a tubular, they shove the Mentos in their screw on, they smash it down and they shoot it over top of this house like 200-300 yards away.
You know what? I bet you got it twisted, you don't know who to trust, so many players.
It's the only locker room in the NBA that blasts Tupac before games. I asked Dale Davis, why is Tupac so angry?
Why you should be angry? All I like, you know what I'm saying?
Seems like each season the Pistons have a different anthem. I wanted to know, what's the anthem of '07?
It's not really an anthem right now. I don't see anybody out there with no really hot music right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm just waiting for something to drop. But you know,
Do any of your teammates have good music that they?
No, they have the worst music.
Dice is the rapper right here, man.
Who? McDice? Can you flow?
Man, don't listen to that guy right there.
Why not?
Because I don't know how to rap.
But I'll tell you who does know how to rap. Chris Webber, and he's actually pretty talented. 8 years ago, Webber released a CD titled Too Much Drama, and during a recent interview, I popped out his CD. Too Much Drama?
Oh, man, yeah, that's
Why not? We're gonna start playing it everywhere. You're gonna put it on the radio in Israel?
Oh, man, that's okay. That's a little embarrassing, man.
Why?
Oh, no,
Actually,
it's a little old, man.
but it's good.
Old. Yeah, it's good. It's good, but it was, you know, it was a while ago, so.
So you don't talk about it too much?
No, I don't talk about it too much anymore, man.
We're not gonna get a little sample here.
No, hell no. Hell no.